Well, we now know for a fact, because Hunter himself has admitted it, that the laptop he left at that repair shop was in fact authentic and not Russian disinformation or something. The stuff that keeps coming out of it is just more and more appalling by the day. Now, I really hope you went and made yourself a strong drink for this one, because the latest revelations, well, have a look. According to this report, text messages have been found on the laptop that show classy gent Hunter withheld pay from a female assistant who was desperate for money to pay the rent, and he demanded that, in order to get the money that she was owed, he demanded that she set up her phone so he could Facetime her and watch her in the shower. Yuck. There's more detail, but I'm not going to go into any more than that. This is Sky After Dark, but it's not that after dark, if you know what I'm saying. But before you feel too sorry for the woman in question here, I mean, really, who wouldn't want the chance to get the gear off on camera for Hunter Biden? Ugh, yuck. It is important to remember who the real victim is here. No, not the woman who was sexually harassed, who was owed money. Not the poor housekeeping staff at the Chateau Marmont, whose rooms he so comprehensively trashed that he was told never to come back. Not the American people whose entire government may have been compromised by his reckless behavior. No, the real victim here, Hunter himself. The first Fail Sons lawyers have written a petulant, foot-stampy letter to the Delaware Attorney General demanding that they do something about the mean old laptop repairman who showed Hunter's hard drive to the world after he abandoned it in his computer shop. Quote, "This failed, dirty political trick directly resulted in the exposure, exploitation, and manipulation of Mr. Biden's private and personal information," Hunter's lawyer Abby Lowell wrote. Mr. McIsaac's intentional, reckless, and unlawful conduct allowed for hundreds of gigabytes of Mr. Biden's personal data without any discretion to be circulated around the internet. Yeah, okay, look, I think I know who's guilty of intentional, reckless, and unlawful conduct here, and it ain't Hunter. But this is a fascinating tactic. I mean, basically Hunter's got his lawyers saying, look, there's a lot of stodgy stuff here, but it's the other guy's fault that I was too high to keep the evidence of it from making it into the public domain. I mean, really, I guess he's got a point. Let he who has not withheld pay from an assistant demanding a naked FaceTime shower cast the first stone, right? Anyway, naturally, the White House is being asked about this story, which has now escalated to the point where the feds are being asked to investigate the leaking of the laptop. And here's some nice palate-cleansing Karine Jean-Pierre word salad for you.
Counsel for Hunter Biden has written the National Security Division of the Justice Department. I know you like to keep that agency very arm's length. But is it arm's length when the president's son writes DOJ seeking an investigation?
I mean, look, I'm going to be pretty consistent, as I have been from this podium when it relates to that particular question that you're asking me. We have been for the last 2 years, and I will say to you that that is something for Hunter Biden's personal representative, their representative, to speak to. I'm just not going to speak to it from here. I would, as far as that piece, I would refer you to the White House Counsel Office. And again, don't have anything to add. This is something for his personal representatives to speak to. As it relates to the agencies, as you were asking me, look, this is a president, and I said this before, that believes in the independence of the Department of Justice.